Here we are. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's been a little while, but welcome if you're here. Here we are. We're going to be doing a just let's take stock of what's going on. Welcome to the stream again. It's been a while. I've finally got a little bit more time to play. Finished up uni, so and now we're in lockdown. Hey Jay, how's it going? So we're going to be playing The Witcher today, playing specifically the Hearts of Stone expansion pack, and this is my favorite game of all time. It's incredibly great narrative.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
We are starting the game again. I'm doing an
Sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years.
New
but
Game
now
Plus.
she was just a few steps ahead.
So I just have to finish White Orchard. So this is a character. This is my original character. What do you have to level up? Now, I haven't played the game for years, literally. What have I got? They've updated all this. I'm getting a big update. Have I activated all these? Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents. Immune to counterattacks and monsters. In all other cases of yeah, let's just get that one for now. Okay, I need 2 ability points for that. Okay, applying critical effects to opponents activates a random decoction. Nah, we don't need that yet. Okay. We've got 1 point available to us. We could grab something. Let's go back. We're just kind of building our character just really quickly. Now, I usually like to take the... Which one's the one that tricks our opponents? Axii. We've already got the Axii one. We've got it, Max Axii. Okay. And we've got a lot of potion ones, because I really liked potions, if I remember correctly. Okay, we might just wait for that one. Okay. No. Come on.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory.
God, it's such a beautiful game. It's so
War's
good.
Not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Don't want to do any of that.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something.
So we're going to go through White Orchard. White Orchard's important that we hit for this analysis because it demonstrates something early on that was released in the base game, well and truly before they released Hearts of Stone.
We going?
And it's a little Easter egg, but I think it's important nonetheless for having a look at the game. We've got a griffin. We've got a griffin to deal with. We don't don't have the greatest armor on because I ended out my last game kind of in a nice little, like, happy moment with Geralt in his farm. Ooh, what's up, Peppery Rock? How you doing, my dude? I tuned into your stream very briefly the other day. It's nice to see you. It's okay, Vesemir. You're fine. Yeah, that's it.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
We're just going to do the real base stuff. We're just going to do the base of this game. Like, we're not going to do any of the Gwent stuff. We're not going to do many of the side quests. We're going to try and really stick to the one expansion pack. Because the one expansion pack should take us around 10 hours to finish. And that should kind of...
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
no, it's fine.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice.
Next Dota stream? I don't know, man. Long time, I think.
Back to the trail.
Like I said,
Long time. I'm good, Peppery. I've had a bit of time off.
you seek someone.
I've
Yes.
kind of just been burnt out, so
Black hair.
we've just been put into lockdown here in Melbourne.
But
So this weekend I was like, oh, I've got nothing on. I may as well play my favourite game.
gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that.
That's right, Prep. You know, it happens. It happens.
Barely grazed me.
It happens.
But sure, use a good rye.
And I much prefer the idea of
Straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
going into lockdown and actually like getting on top of it, because we were pretty much COVID free for a while there. Yeah, chill with some sick ass games. That's it. That's it. Don't have to do anything this weekend. Just gotta sit down and play some great games.
So, a griffin this close to the village.
Look at that. Look at those sun rays. Ah, and look at the steam coming off the water. Look at that water. Look at that water. Oh, damn.
Everywhere, the stench of
Fucking love this shit.
flesh drives monsters crazy sometimes.
I know it's like a 5-year-old game now, even
Watch
older.
ourselves in White Orchard, and we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Just so good. Light through the trees. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's we got to pay attention here, because this is what comes up later in the campaign. Even this was made years before. Even though this was made years before the release of the expansion, they insert our main antagonist in this initial couple of scenes.
Take that down before there's trouble. That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Funny about the geopolitics of the Witcher world. We were once in Temeria, who was ruled by Falstaff. Foltest, King Foltest. Now been taken over by Nilfgaard. Oh, there he is in the corner there. He's in the corner there. I should point that way.
Witches.
So he's right behind Geralt, but you can't really see him. Oh, we got a little dollar sign. Dollar sign on my little Streamlabs thing now.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need.
There he is, in the corner there, right behind Vesemir's shoulder. That is Gauntro Dim. We'll come to him in a second. He's basically the devil. He's the main antagonist of the expansion pack that we're going to play this weekend. And That's why I fucking love this game so much. That's why I think this game is just so unbelievably well done. Is that CD Projekt Red, no matter what you think of them now in regards to how they're working and their, especially in regards to their practices, they put in that character literally years before they released the expansion pack. So they had already planned ahead that the expansion pack was going to happen and that this character was going to be here. And if we go over to that character later on, you'll see that he acts a bit strange and he mentions some things that like don't make sense. It's because CD Projekt Red had already kind of developed the storyline that was going to be Gaunt Dim.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white.
Yeah, I think they played themselves to some extent as well, Peppery.
Strange as it sounds,
There he is.
lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about though. Folks
I do
from
feel
all
sorry
over.
for sorry for the people working there. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah, as I said, we're just gonna like skip through everything and try and get through this tutorial section.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no.
All right, so let's skip ahead a wee bit
Help you bandage that up.
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
because this isn't really pertinent to what we need, what we're looking for in our run. So let's just talk to these peasants.
I'm looking for someone.
We're getting through this just really quickly. We can do a little.
Woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back.
We just do our
Well, I
special
think so far
Jedi
she
mind
dragged
tricks.
a boar into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
It's a very unethical thing to do in hindsight. Kind of the idea of like forcing someone to speak beyond their will. So we're gonna go to this next guy and the last guy we talked to, a guy called Gaunt Dim.
For what? Factions!
Ah,
too.
Gwent.
Suits
Now,
similar to clubs
oh,
and spades, except each suit has its own fate.
we're not gonna
What a
play Gwent.
waste of time. The Earth,
Got a minute?
I suppose we have to play Gwent.
I'm looking for a...
of course.
horsewoman of...
Folks say.
Alright, let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving. Alright, nothing of note there.
Moment which.
No, and I...
But the rules are quite.
No, thank you. I don't want to learn to
No,
play
thanks.
Gwent. Thank you.
Ah, well, I'm here.
I don't want to learn Gwent. Although Gwent is an amazing game. It's a really fun game. I think, again, that's just a kind of indication of how well CD Projekt Red would usually design their stuff. Here we go. So this is our main
looking for a
antagonist.
woman. Like everyone. Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries. Dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Although his voice, the voice actor does change for him. So he sounds quite northern right now. He'll change somewhat. Is there a morality system to this game? Not really, Peppery. But there is a consequence system. So it's not like, you've earned 5 goodie points or whatever it might be, which then like unlocks certain things. It's more like there's no right or wrong. There's various moral greys. And sometimes what you think might be the right choice ends up screwing you over because people take advantage of your kindness. And obviously bad choices sometimes they're for the best. But you don't know.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
So how does he know Yennefer's name? There we
You
go.
described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Come help me.
So that's my favorite. He, you know, because he's the devil. He knows everything. He knows everything. And so.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course.
And he
The
hasn't
way a
mentioned
humble merchant might hope to
Master
rub up against
Dandelion yet.
greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Now, narratively, this guy just acts as like the guide for the audience to get into the game. You know, he's mentioning these major characters. They're the first time these characters have been really mentioned. Yennefer you see earlier on in another tutorial. But, you know, kind of Geralt and Dandelion and Yennefer are just kind of being reinforced here as through a dialogue system.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Demon, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Remember that, Man of Glass. So, there is, so let's talk about glass and let's talk about mirrors really quickly in regards to like occult practices. So mirrors and glass have a very weird history. They operate in the occult practices usually during the Victorian Gothic era, although some references of using mirrors as a kind of practice of kind of a magical kind of locus has been seen before in history. But funny enough, mirrors, perfect mirrors, the ones that we have today, were an incredibly rare product in kind of Renaissance Europe. In fact, there was only one place in the world that created them, and that was on an island in Venice. And this island in Venice actually imprisoned their skilled workers so that they would always retain the secret on how to make mirrors. Eventually, the secret did get out when the French king kidnapped one of the mirror makers and managed to get him back to the court of France. And they started producing their own mirrors. And then suddenly the mirror secret kind of was let off into the world. But in Victorian England, the idea of using a mirror as a kind of conduit for another plane of existence was a big thing. So you would summon ghosts or you would summon loved ones. And even today we see in our kind of like pop culture and like kind of urban legend culture, the idea of a mirror being this conduit still. So even like the idea of saying Bloody Mary 3 times into a mirror is a process of enacting a spiritual guide or even a demon to some degree. So I really, again, a really beautiful, kind of idea. There are some cultures where if you stand between two mirrors, then your soul might get taken. So yeah, just really, really great. You know, CD Projekt Red really doing a little bit of referencing and thinking about their like history and their lore and their kind of occult kind of practices. Even though those occult practices are relatively recently. Mirrors are terrifying, aren't they, Peppery? Like they're fucking terrifying.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
He just absolutely avoided the question there. Again, Gaunter O'Demon doesn't need to answer the question. He just is a trickster god. He's the devil.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient.
But that's the thing. He is. That's a great line. He is. He can go anywhere and be anywhere.
Stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And that line is the very line that actually occurs. Like. Well, these peasants are going to want something from me.
Done drinking? Then fuck off.
don't want your kind here.
Oh no. That's great. That's just like,
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
let's do our classic Jedi mind trick. All done.
Aye, you done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
So we're just gonna beat these guys up. Easy peasy. There we go. Let's jump in, right to our next destination. Alright. Just gotta head to the Nilfgaardian camp now. Oh, I just love the... It's just such a beautiful landscape. You know, some of this was procedurally generated, but there were a hell of a lot of landscape designers as well working for the company, who would like individually place like trees or like roads and.
Medallion's humming. Place
Oh yeah,
of
we should
power.
probably
It's
get off
gotta
here.
How you like that silver?
Oi! I'm gonna need to chuck on something. What is good against ghosts? So this game, you can't just kind of like fight everything and it'll be fine. You kind of need to research your enemies. Here we go. And kind of find out what their weaknesses are before we can. We need. Here we go. Spectre oil. Gotta put the Spectre oil on our sword before we can hit her. Whee! There we go. Easy peasy, easily done. Oh, oh! Is it easily done? What is the last? Clearly there's something going on there. Let's get some potions. Swallow. I think that's the one we want. What is? It's gonna appear somewhere. I wonder what the last kind of point of damage that I need to do. Have I already used up all the... No, I should have the potion nut still. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more hit off. Oh. She disappeared. There we go. No worries. Just gonna get the skill point here. And we can update our character a wee bit more. We can... Oh, we don't. We need the mutagens. Okay. We'll work through that. We can buy some stuff here. Do I want to get any of this stuff? What is this stuff? Refresh, manage potion, heals 5 maximum vitality. Adds 5 projection against attacks from monster type, all targets. Another one increases maximum toxicity. Okay. Bombs. I used to like bombs. We'll take a second. We'll take a second. Okay. We've gotta keep focus. Gotta keep focus. Head up this way to the camp. Don't need to worry about the guarded treasure. We'll come back for that one day. We'll come back to that one day.
Slow now.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 years.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the
Hey Sarah, how's it going? How's it going?
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away.
How's Dead by Daylight going?
A witcher.
I'm good. I'm good.
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
God, I just love the like design of these characters as well. Ugh. This army camp looks so nice. And like the fact that they're having a different language as well, because they're not locals. We don't understand them, you know.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Dead by Daylight just announced a couple of days ago we're getting Nemesis, Leonard Kennedy, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. There you go. What about the Big Mother?
So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it.
No, Lady D, not yet. Trust me, that's going to be coming.
Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him. Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
Look at that armor. Look at that armor design. Oh, I love it. High Gothic.
That is
So good.
secret. Haven't thrown me
Ah,
out yet.
Angry
Haven't
Spleen.
called the guards.
Mandy, how you doing?
So go ahead.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. That'd be a very fun game.
Griffin in the area. Slay it. Then I shall see what I can do. It's a deal.
Oh.
Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair? It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there. 5 young men.
That's the
hunter
Fox
found
Woods,
them
if
2
you know.
days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold.
And you compare that kind of armor to the Witcher TV show. Ugh. That Witcher TV show is severely underfunded in regards to its costuming department.
From your tone, this will not be easy. What do you require?
I've got the herb.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair. Shall I bring you witnesses? They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around.
I mean, you just had to grab the license again.
Mislov. He has a hut
What's
south
Candyman?
very
What's
near the
Candyman?
wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though. I'll need bait, a specific herb.
Okay, we can skip this. We can skip it because we want to get to the expansion. That's what I really want to play. This is all kind of like a little little interlude for the little moose-boosh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't remember Geralt being so brightly. Old thriller movie. He's been related with the. Oh, yes. I think it's like an urban legend, right? Oh, we can fast travel now. Oh. So where do we need to go? We go here. So we got a Woesong Bridge. There we go. Oh, Roach. Where do you spawn? You spawn in such weird spaces. Come on. Come on, Roach. Let's go. Hiya. Hiya. So if you missed the beginning of the stream, we've already met Gortor Odim in this first tutorial of the very main game. It's one of the first characters that you talk to. Weirdly enough. Even though the voice actor's not the
Anyone home?
it's not the same voice actor.
Must be out hunting.
Got to use our witch's sense.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Let's go find Miss Love. So I'm racing through this. I just want to get through the tutorial pretty quickly, so that we can. What's up, Grim Joe? Is he? I'm pretty sure he isn't. I thought he wasn't Grim.
You, Mislav?
Cause he sounds like just a generic, just like one of the generic peasants.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs?
But maybe I'm wrong. I could be very, very wrong.
Dangerous than wolves.
Okay, come on.
I'm hunting.
Let's go. We gotta find the. Sure, why not?
Sure. Griffin's not. No. Dogs might though. So.
So we're gonna kill some wild dogs.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. A dog, kick in passing, too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, what we don't? Oh, we don't have our normal sword. Where's our normal sword? Well, I guess I'm not using swords, am I? We're just punching dogs. This is gonna be very hard without. Okay, there we go. There we go. Easy peasy. That's how you. That's how you punch dogs. That's how you do it. Yeah, bang. Right in the snoot. Alright, Miss Lev, let's go.
Dieter. You know him?
Sorry for your friend. Ooh.
Sorry, no. So.
We're just kind of skimming through this because
Griffin.
not much of this. We're level 54 now. Let's level up a wee bit. Got some extra points. So this is a character that I've already kind of undoing New Game Plus. What do we need to do? Refreshment. Refreshment could be good. Adds 5% protection against attacks from the monster type to all targets. That's pretty good too. What's this one? Battle Trance. This is one of your core abilities. This landed during the combat. Generate adrenaline points. What's this last one do? When casting a sign, danger by that will consumed. We've already got this one. Okay. Let's grab refreshment. Oh no. And let's upgrade the ability though. Let's put this back. Oh, excuse me.
Kind though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Because if we don't have, I mean, where's our normal? Okay. Firstly, we got to put that on, and we got to put our glasses on. Yep, that's better. Now we're looking stylish. Might just have to buy a sword. Where did I leave my last sword? That's alright. Take me. Oh! Big bear. Are we gonna be punching a bear? Looks like we're gonna be punching a bear. Ha, ha. Take right into the kidney, right? Kidney, couple of kidney shots right there. Yeah. Take that bear. Take that. Yeah. Easy peasy. Fucking sucker punching a bear. That's how we do it some days. Sometimes you wake up and you go, you know what? Some bears gotta get sucker punched. Okay, come on, let's get going.
I'll be. Hope you're right. Good hunting.
Alright, we need to examine. Everything's so.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Now, it does take. Now, you might not have noticed that, but thanks to Witch's senses, we've noticed that the ground is a bit bloody. It's just a bit bloody.
Interrupted them.
Anything else we need? There's something else that's not. We haven't noticed yet. Here we go, this tree. Yeah, the cuckoos? No, maybe not the tree. No, tree's just got a slight red outline to it. Can't see what else we need. What do we need from here? Here we go.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Looked like it was going that way though, right? Like, no, it has to go this way. Let's go this way. There we go. We've got him again. A bit buggy sometimes, but that's okay. Oh. Let's beta jump, David. Beta jump. The footsteps do look like they're going on the opposite direction, but I guess we're following them. Now, you might be asking, David, how many times have you played this game? How many times have you just enjoyed and basked in the nature of The Witcher? And here's a little tidbit for you. I've only ever played it once. I do not replay games very often, especially narrative-heavy games. I usually find that, like a book, I very much enjoy it the first time I read it, and you know, I might enjoy it. Might enjoy it again, but it's rare that I'll actually. It's rare that I'll ever go back for some reason.
Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months worth. Female. Larvae in her.
Played through 3 times, 325 hours on Steam. See, funny enough,
The Griffin must be a male.
I've played through it once and I clocked 200 and something hours. I think.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Didn't defend herself. Beak tips worn. Gray
I was
hair,
very thorough.
coat.
I was very thorough, Mandy.
10, 12
I
years
wanted
old.
to get everything that I could get out of it. Like everything. Took me a couple of years, 2 years?
Defend
No,
herself.
yeah. A year and a half maybe.
While she slept.
Year and a half to get through it.
Hunted. Done all I could.
Alright.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Let's go talk to Vesemir, Papa Vesemir.
Come on.
But as you know, I very much enjoy the series. I've read the books, or some of the books. What'd you say, little girl? Don't you be attacking me, okay?
Giddy up. Slower. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes? What is it?
Let's do it.
Good news.
And the bet. What else?
Griffins.
And how?
So I've already got the buckthorn already because
Got the...
I have
Sit, remember,
so much of it. Let's do it.
I'm picked one. Good.
Look at fucking hell, that old man runs fast. Damn. See you, Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Certainly am. Let's do it.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Look at that. Look at that little sheep.
It was wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me.
No.
So this is just giving us some background on what Witcher life is, and etc. etc. Oh my goodness! It's the Griffin.
The crossbow.
Wanted to.
I've already got one.
Witcher, stop. Watch out.
So we're skipping through this.
It's about to die.
Oh, missed that one. That's okay. Oh, whoa! That was a big chunk of health, eh? Oh! Oh, we got Dunzoed! That's right. I should put on some potions. Potion seller. Do you have any potions? Potions are too strong for you. And we don't have proper armor on or anything, so that's okay.
Witcher, stop.
Let's chuck on our... So let's chuck on some oils. So what do we got? Which ones do we need for our... Nice... Is it a relict? Hybrid? Draconoid? Cursed? What is it? Let's go to our bestiary. It's a hybrid. Okay. Gotta put on our little hybrid potion. Put on our sword. We're also gonna drink something. We might drink the troll potion. Troll potion, I think, is from memory my preferred potion because it gives us health regularly. Got it down here. Generates vitality during and outside of combat. Yeah, so let's we got that. Oi.
Die. It's about to die.
Oi, that was pretty close. Okay, just gotta be a bit more careful. Just gotta be a bit more careful. We're getting that vitality back very slowly. Where's our horse? Go on, Roach. Let's go. Just doing this. There we go. No, it's hurt, you know? There we go. There we go. Gotta put it out of its misery to some degree.
Not bad. Not.
Okay, now we're out of here, I think.
Man's not what made me.
Okay, are we done? Are we done? Can we go? Can we get out of here now? Let's take out trophy. Oh, is that our trophy? That's our trophy. It's not the giant griffin on the ground, it's a little piece of offal next to the ground. Okay, got a new trophy now.
Move it.
Just fast travel there. Let's fast travel there. Let's get out of here. Okay, here we go. Collect our reward. Moving up.
What the heck?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This.
Sure you didn't know, man. Sure you didn't know.
What? Fulfilled my end of the bargain. To Vizima. She was. Yes. Halt.
Okay.
We are not done.
We don't need the coin. We're fine. Now we're level 52. What do we want from this? Let's grab some more refreshment. A poor peasant getting whipped shouldn't be given some bad grain. Shouldn't be given some bad grain. Okay, let's get to the bridge. Harsh but fair, you know? You don't want to be screwing around the occupying force. That's so terrible. Yeah, you know, you shouldn't be fighting the occupying force, you know? Get out of here, cat. Maybe our stuff is in here. Let's have a look at our stash. Oh, here we go. Here's all the stuff that we really need. I think this is the silver sword we need. I think the griffin sword enhanced is the best one we have. I do love this one. That was my favorite. Wolfen armor. I swear I had bear armor somewhere. Whoa, level 58. Need to get level 58. I swear I hadn't. Oh, let me just chuck all these on because. Oh, so that's worse than the silver sword we have. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So New Game Plus must add like a heck of a lot of damage to or health to monsters. I haven't done New Game Plus. All right, Vesemir.
Yennefer, something.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Time.
I'll buy some brew. Geralt.
Just gotta stay out of this one just once. Or not. A lot of sausages in our way. Whoa, that is brutal. I love the classes so much.
Leave me be! Get away!
Don't you see? You're a strange creature to these people.
Excuses.
Ah, yeah, Yennefer. Hello.
I received.
Working with the Nilfgaardians. Get the hell out of here. I've never liked you, Yennefer. I'm Team Triss all the way.
Spent the last.
Sadly, we. Emperor Emmy.
Doubt I number.
Let's get out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, let's go. Now we gotta see Emperor
Not many.
Emir,
The sooner we set up.
who's voiced by Charles Dance, Tywin Lannister. Oh, your team Yenna 100% of the way? Really?
Can't complain.
I'd like
Oh,
to be back.
no. No, I can't agree. I can't agree, Angry Spleen. She's so, uptight. She's so uptight all the time. And I get that she's, you know, Geralt's love. I get that she's Geralt's love, but like, Happy birthday, Campbell Newman. Happy birthday. Dark Gothic woman, that's okay. That's alright, Spleen. Well, yeah, the professor glasses. So there's a little tidbit for you. Those glasses
About you recently.
Knowing
are
you
the same glasses from the main villain of the first game, the professor.
Just the beginning. But then
Well, not the main villain.
But then.
We're just going to skip through this because we want to get to the main part of the game. We want
Bard's tale begins
There we go.
in a white orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Again, we don't have the best sword of the. What is the best sword, Grim?
The gentleman will be seated
We're just skipping through these. Sorry, everyone.
in that.
I'm playing a Gwentless version of Hearts of Stone. Are you fucking cutting my beard?
with my beard. Always thought of that.
It does. Yet it
Been on the road a while.
Oh, I really like my beard though.
sit still.
Erendite? I don't know. I don't know why I don't have it. I should have it. I played the entire game through.
How goes it?
And this is the new game plus, so maybe we'll get it back eventually, because I had the entire like wolf set of armor, no bear set.
Commander of the Albert Division. Yennefer's escort. They were mine.
Oh no, I Grim, I definitely did it. I definitely did every single quest. I made sure I did every quest.
You have time. And razor to your throat.
Yes,
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of
I remember fighting Letho from letting him live in.
omen of war, the peasantry bubble.
No, I didn't. So I didn't let him live in the second one. So I played through the second one and I killed Letho then.
Give it to him.
So we're still playing through that version of
We can bathe you, shave
my
done. No.
my save file.
Good. Sadly, I did not.
Isn't Erendite the one that gives you is given by the Lady of the Lake?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago with the laundress.
Yeah, I definitely that was a great quest.
The audience, clean, and the gentleman will.
Which one do we want? All right. This is a little beautiful number, little doublet. As you can see here, we have some puffy sleeves with an inner white shirt. The cotton, it is made of the cotton, silk, and a little bit of wool. The buttons are beautiful silver, made by the smiths of old. It is a constant fashion piece with not one but 2 leather belts. The leather belts come from the northern cow. It's soft, subtle, and eloquent. Our second number here is a more of an old school southern style doublet. Again, puffy sleeves, nice firm forearm sleeves as well. All of it stitched into the rather thick linen cloth with a nice upholstery hemming with some gold trim and a beautiful silk undershirt. And our last one here is a little bit more for the refined gentleman. A ivy motif of sparkling, beautiful black, with a little, as I said, ivy motif of a hint of gold. We have beautiful gold hemming on the sleeves and the waist. Another beautiful doublet with a double belt, as well as puffy sleeves and nice thin shirt. I think we're gonna go for the one. I think we're gonna go for the eloquent and subtle one. Let's go with this one. But we're just gonna take the pants from this one. they're all the same.
This might come as news.
All right. Beautiful. Look at us.
Wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Hello, we dressed nice enough.
The gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Surprising, there's really not a great deal in 3 that changes depending on choices. No, there isn't. No, not much. And it's really sad that you don't see the main elf from number 2.
It's a saying. So what now?
You DC Roach again. Not your horse, but the guy Roach.
The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the...
Okay. I know how to bow.
I'm not some...
Please. That, sir, is how you might bow to a horse. Please watch.
Big bows.
Like extended.
Yeah, we're just getting through this. This is absurd.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty?
There are skull. Yeah, that's right. There are skull till bands around, but not much.
200 lashes. I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
All right. Is this the right one? I wasn't paying attention. Looks like he's dabbing.
Rock once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Let's left leg forward. And dab.
Lacking fluidity and grip.
Sure. Let's go.
The gentleman will address the emperor only.
Why are we walking like this? Strutting around? Strutting around? I'm gonna walk through first. The art style of this game is just so brilliant. Everything is just so beautiful.
Emir var Emreis. Bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Oh. God, Charles Dance saying weird languages. Good on him. He's gonna get some lashes soon, ain't he? We're just gonna watch Charles Dance do his Charles Dance thing.
Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned.
God, what a
And
great,
she's in
what a
danger.
great painting.
The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her. and
What do you mean? What do you mean, Eric?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
And they get Pat Stewart. Oh yeah, true. I get you. I get you.
Yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have raised.
Yes, and
For Ciri, not for your gold.
Your
they
motives
spent
do not
maybe a little bit too much money on Patrick Stewart and then Sean Bean,
Yennefer will
and the
take
rest of
over.
the game kind of suffered for it.
This audience
Although
is
that game is beautiful and a
Meredith.
classic, but 5 voice actors.
Take him to the sorceress.
Okay, we're gonna skip through this.
Gentlemen do not understand.
Come on,
Did
let's
I
go.
not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Well, you know.
Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
I'll go to the bloop. Oh yeah. And the whole background voices. I mean, we're kind of skipping through all this really quickly, but they add so much to the world of the game, and it's not like exposition where it's just thrown at you and you're forced to watch a cutscene. They really build this world really, really gently, if that makes sense. You don't have to engage with this world. You can just walk on by, or you can stop and overhear and listen, or do as you wish.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Any thoughts on Horizon Zero Dawn?
And transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not.
I haven't watched it yet. I have to admit, I've been a bit lazy on that.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Ha ha
I'd
ha.
consider-
Let's get moving. Yeah.
Ciri.
Look,
How about
She's all grown up.
yeah,
We love
a
her.
great deal.
you haven't?
But let's focus on
Let's keep moving.
because of me.
Gotta get to Hearts of Stone.
You must.
Okay.
In the trail in
I think we gotta do a Siri
None.
thing
All
first.
Tris Mer.
Sure.
I shall sail for.
Guess this
It is.
not gonna happen.
Have it your way.
Think so.
Same to you.
Look at all the Temerian
I know it's wartime.
flowers, fleur de
You don't have to
lises
be a hero,
on the
Just
on the
check
stuff.
those leads and come back to me.
Just great. Bit of a kiss, bit of a sneaky kissy. Bit of a sneaky kiss. It's fucking Temeria, alright, isn't it? Look at, they've just designed, the interior design of this place is just unbelievable, isn't it? Look how nice it all is. Holy shit. Sorry, should be fine. Let's get out of here. Chamberlain?
Whom might I serve?
By returning.
Citrus and cloves. The Emperor is not known for his patience. He
Let's get the hell out of here. Which one is better? Is the new one better? No. Beep, beep. Put on our glasses. Put on our pants. Put on our gloves. Put on our shoes. Now we look smashing. We're just gonna run. We're not, so this, don't Don't stress about anything. I thought you could just start at Hearts of Stone once you had installed. I can, but I wanted to show when you first meet Gauntro Dim. And the first place you meet Gauntro Dim is actually in White Orchard. I know that's really silly, and it was all of 15 minutes or something like that we actually got to see him. But yeah. It was important. Because that shows how far ahead the writing team was thinking.
Is when time Ward had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Gaunter. Dim. He's in White Orchard. He's the like the fourth person you speak to. He's the main person that tells you where Yennefer is when Yennefer's gone, and he knows all your names. Okay. So we need to head. Oh. Wow. You have to be... No! Why is everything else so... I suppose because it's New Game Plus, isn't it? Okay. Alright. So I really didn't need to do all that, because we even can't even do it. Well, you have to start it from the main menu, yeah. Okay, that's right. Let's go to the main menu, start this for what it really is. Hearts of Stone only. Let's just do the story. Wonderful. Wonderful. Because I was like, oh, I'll play New Game Plus, so that way I have all my weapons and all my armor. I won't have to worry about anything. I won't have to worry about leveling up or anything, but clearly New Game Plus scales everything massively for you. And we don't have my cool stuff anymore. That's right. Yeah, I know how to do all this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we don't have like all my concoctions. That's okay. Hearts of Stone. You have unlocked an ability to start the game. There we go. Let's get our character leveled up. So, we go full swords for a while. Because I'm just a big sword boy. I'm not very good at like doing the other things. Just love this ability. Let's grab 2 in this. Let's grab what else do we need? Oil. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck that there. Yeah. Okay, and then we have some mutagens. Chuck one there, and we'll chuck one there. Got some very large, like. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. You can encounter a rune white. Yep. Yes. We have unallocated. We've done them. Let's go. So sorry about that, everyone. Didn't realize we could have just. Didn't realize it was gonna scale the level on the expansion quests as well, which is unfortunate. Ooh.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's
That friend's wedding gets mentioned later.
Trade a leaky pot for a cart. Writes these notices.
So the friend's wedding is referenced
Any
later.
bloke willing to kill a monster, what you would do?
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatch in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garen estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Let's go Anna Henrietta. Oh yeah. Need a bow. Looking to buy a cradle in good repair but cheap for a lass or a lad. Made of oak preferably, but fine will do. Fine will do. As long as it's strong, pretty stuff, because the wife don't like cheap looking stuff. So this is interesting. Let's talk about this in regards to narrative design. So our two main characters that we're going to find out, our protagonist and antagonist, are lovers. And the first couple of quests for this game is all about happy marriage and happy families. And that's exactly what our two characters that we're going to be helping never get. So what we're already seeing here is already priming for a theme. So our writing is already kind of setting us up for the idea of tragedy. Let's take that one. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, name of the Majesty Redovid. Yeah, okay, cool. Let us.
Long live
Let us head off to our Olgierd von Everek. God, the yep. Okay, got that. Okay, yeah. Really isn't like we could just go to the isolated hut, couldn't we? Let's just ride. Let's just ride there. We got time. It's not like we're rushing through, is it? Horse moves pretty fast, anyway. Such a beautiful landscape. Oh, wheat fields. Cool, we got a new little marker.
Faster.
Oh, come on. What's in front of us?
Take it easy.
Is there anything? There's nothing in front of us? Just a... What? What?
Whoa there, Roach.
Is it because it's a racetrack? ¿Por qué? That's so weird. So strange. Okay. Now, there will be a town we're going to come up to eventually. And there's going to be a little Easter egg. I'll point out the Easter egg once we get there. I guess we're going cross country for a little while. Get out of here, Neckers. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want to deal with you. Get out of here. little bit, but where are we up to? Yeah. Oh god, there's so much tutorial. So much tutorial. Okay, not too far.
Take it easy.
So much tutorial. Oh, there's a fun little quest up there. From memory. What is going on? Man, I had really forgotten how bad the horse riding is.
Come on, Roach.
So we've just hit the theme for our main character as we just walked over that waypoint. Alright. Here we go, the start of it all.
Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
It's interesting that we have a boar motif on one of the shields. And that's the frog we're going to be fighting. The frog is also a prince. Now, we've seen many ideas of frog princes in Western fairy tales, etc., etc. The idea of transmogrification, the idea of...
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. Because we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
So the boar is one of the new enemies that was introduced in this expansion. So boars weren't found out in the wild. In fact, they're only found around this area, demonstrating that like this company of Wild Ones, has actually affected the landscape itself, has actually affected the ecosystem around here. That their boorish behavior actually is changing the world around them.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm Olgierd.
You? Not likely. I'm Olgierd.
I'm all good.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everec's offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey, you think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
But ironically, our main character, Olgierd von Everec, is also emotionless. He is a heart of stone. The Witcher also has a heart of stone. Geralt has a heart of stone as well.
Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd.
There are many layers to this writing. many, many layers. Like a man with a heart of stone helping another man with a heart of stone to some degree. And these characters that Olgierd hangs out with are extremely emotive. They're extremely loud. They're extremely decadent and hedonistic. They live purely for their emotions, purely for their pleasure. They might have somewhat hearts of stone to some degree, but they are essentially a manifestation of Everec's want or desire to be more, or to feel more, or to sense more, to taste more, because Everett can't do any of that anymore. He doesn't care. He doesn't feel. He is completely smothered by his curse.
Try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick. Cheers!
Let's head on in. So this is super... Oh, my game crashed! Oh! My game crashed. Oh my goodness. Let's load it up again, shall we? Let's load it up again. Ooh, it's kind of a bit weird actually. Oh, now it's like covering. I'm just gonna do a couple of things really quickly. It's gone really strange. It's like I've got two screens and it's gone halfway across the second screen over there, which is very strange. Let me... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can get into it again. Yeah, Grim, I like that. Yeah, David Beckham too strong to handle. My computer can't handle David Beckham. You'll see why in a moment once we meet Von Everec.
Call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Alright, let's see if we crash again.
To kill it. So...
We're all good. Okay. So this is a great scene here that... So this statue here is a fantastic...
Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
I'll wait for the end.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Too sober for that sort of conversation. Rather talk about the contract.
Ah, a man of action. Plain to see. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned, not a flaw on its surface, painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Super important lines just then.
That's better. More interesting at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
So let's break down that scene because
Ataman Olgierd. Long may
that is our introduction to Olgierd, our main kind of like antagonist to some degree. Or protagonist. Not really either. He talks about so much about the stone and how it's lifeless and how even this artist at one point could breathe life into stone. And that's what he misses or reminisces about. Him saying, I wish I breathe life into this stone. He wishes he had life in the stone. He sees the stone as a reflection of himself. It acts as a mirror. He projects upon the stone. He sees it for what it is. Perfect in many ways. I mean, the life that he leads is technically perfect in many ways. He can't die. He's got everything he wanted. He got the wife that he wanted, and he got all of his wishes. It kind of came true to some degree, in regards to Gauntroy Dim. But it was lifeless. There wasn't anything there. He was losing track of what it was meant to be a human, meant to be someone with flaws to some degree. And it's actually the flaws inherent in our humanness that make it interesting, make it unique, make it filled with life. Indeed, if we had a perfect life, that life would actually be meaningless to some degree. And him destroying the statue is essentially a self-hatred concept. He hates himself and therefore he wishes to destroy himself. And the act that he's doing now is essentially doing very much that. Anti-hero, I like that angry spleen. At the end of the DLC, he looks at regret the Boken statue in the temple. That's it. That's it, Grim. That's it. So that opening is an example of great writing. We have a character who uses subtext. He doesn't overtly say what's going on. He uses subtext to describe his inner world. He uses an object to project his fears and wishes upon. And through his action, we understand the kind of character that he is.
There's some special occasion, or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new saber.
I've hit on a name for it.
Hey Kip, how's it going?
I dub thee Tradiciana.
Welcome, Kip. As I said earlier, all these people around Von Everec. Von Everec's sober. Von Everec's the only person who's sober because he cannot partake in life. He cannot engage with it. And he has around him these sycophants or these awful human beings, not because he likes them, but because he lives through them, through their inaneness, through their drunkenness, through their hedonistic world. They are him, and he might get a glimpse of that every now and then.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is, only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Ooh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women, each craves a prince and will wade knee deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
So let's talk about that scene just then. I know we're gonna be doing this a bit of a lot, like as we break down each scene. Normally, this will happen mostly when a new character is introduced, because what the writers are doing, they're reinforcing these characters. We have the prince and the frog. The frog and the prince, a very famous tale, especially throughout Western kind of culture. But what Von Everec isn't telling you is that there's this subtle anger in his voice where he talks about the frog and the fact that any woman would wade through shit to get their prince. What Von Everec's not telling you is that his betrothed was actually taken away from him and was indeed betrothed to the prince that is now turned into a frog. And he's afraid that she was going to leave him happily to go meet a prince. That he would lose, that this person was going to take her away from him. Hence why... We could go into a bit longer, but that's alright.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Oh About to go through Geralt's skull then.
Bit road weary, are we?
So great little image there of just, you know, the enemy we're supposed to be attacking as well as the frog prince that he is. Let's go deal with this frog. Now, from memory, frog is a fucking pain in the ass to fight. But let's try and do it.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Papers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Papers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Papers. You'll track him down.
I'm a witcher, not a manhunter.
Kill an awful lot of them, though, don't you?
It's true, we do
they
kill a
deserve
lot of them.
And my friend's murderer, he don't deserve it. At least hear me out. Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No. But Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Now, these two quests don't happen to be right next to each other for any reason.
Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
It's very intentional.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
These quests still resemble this desire, this unknown desire. Is the fact that we have these two people who are desiring the other person, the idea of that other person, this lover of theirs, this mate, this friend, leaving them voluntarily is beyond question, is beyond scope, is beyond the idea of the realm of possibility. That this woman is deluding herself so much so that she believes that her friend, the only thing that could have happened is that her friend slash mate slash lover must have been killed. Because the idea of leaving her would be so disastrous in her mind that there's no other possibility. Von Everec is the same. The idea that him not being able to marry his love, which causes him to summon a demon, to curse himself, to destroy his life, is worth the idea, is worth that to avoid his heartbreak. And indeed, his fear of losing things is the very thing that makes him lose things in the first place. It's a very, very common idea when it comes to romance, relationships. The idea of the heartbreak is worse than an unhappy marriage. These are two great. They're just mirroring quests, different approaches, different characters with the same idea. Let's do Rose on a Red Field really quickly. The frog is easy if you use Golden Oriole, makes poison heal. Ah, of course. They all deserve. Never made a single error. Is that in relation to Kip? Puss Peeps. It's a good little nickname, isn't it?
Giddy up.
Rose on a Red Field. What a beautiful name for a quest as well. It killed a lot of men, but they all deserved it. Yeah. That's why I love the writing in this game so much. There's just so much depth. And indeed, you might argue that I'm reading into it. But the fact that there is enough content there to be read into demonstrates a quality of source, I would argue.
Hey there.
Let's check on... Do they have all the oils that we need? I need the necrophage oil. There we go. Whoop. Now, because I don't have everything, let's just grab.
Smells like solutions, reagents. Wonder what's cooking.
What's cooking? Good looking. There we go. So let's find out whether this lover has actually left.
They were cooking Fistek. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken. True as true can be. Dangerous trade, narcotics.
Well, you got to keep your eyes peeled wide open. Someone's taking an interest in your work. They want to make you an offer you're not going to be able to refuse. There we go. Beautiful thing from the Godfather reference right there. In your shoes, I'd pack up and go hide somewhere far away. Zerrikania, for example.
Open window.
Let's go figure that out.
Somebody was in a hurry.
I love that the quest titles read like short stories. Yeah, absolutely. Let's follow the path.
Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here.
Okay. Don't want to walk too fast or else the game doesn't load the...
Stopped here for a second, hid, then ran on.
Okay, where are we now? Let's get going.
Scar on his forehead. Must be Clivert. Bolt in the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, what that direction looks like.
Okay, so it must have been to the ground. Here we go. Here we go.
Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor.
Or had very heavy shoes. Don't assume anything, Geralt.
Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
Shooter in the grassy knoll. Fucking drowners. Okay. Wearing a heavy hat. Very heavy hat. Wearing very heavy socks. Chainmail socks. God, that would be so painful. Oh, that knight's fallen. We just gotta help him get back up. What a lovely day. There we go. A lot of Mad Max references so far. Gotta get crossbow dudes. They're just the worst. Now, we've already discussed this on this channel. That hammer is probably the best thing against these knights. But strike at their hands, that would be the end of them. Probably should just like get Quen up by Igni. There we go. Actually, what do we need? Yeah.
Damn it.
There we go. There we go. That's it. Been a while since I played, so. Thunder, I'm warning you. Snort that much fist tech again, and you'll end up in dead witch wood. Dead white wood. Dead white wood. God, that's hard. Dead white wood. Just like you're the mad fish tech, Peter. Your job's to sell the product, not inhale it. Blazing hells. Okay. Tch. Fish tech users, am I right? Gotta protect them toesies. Order of the Flaming Rose. There we go. That's a Witcher 1 reference.
Markings on it. Might find someone who could explain them to me.
Made any progress as soon as you want to make out so much as a word right directly to me, because that twat Rob will try something tricky. We're sitting on a gold mine, mate. We're just got to work out what's scribbled on those papers, and we'll be chasing buyers off with a broom. So leave off raiding and robbing for the time being. Just sit in the camp and work your noggins until you think of something. Let's check on the, we can't put them on? Why not? Level 35. Order of the Flaming Rose. They are the, Witcher 1, they're the Witcher 1, antagonists. I've heard rumors of the abandoned village of Burden, abandoned no more. A pack of common bandits have moved in and made it their own little fish tech manufactory. We cannot allow this. I'm issuing the order to attack the village and exterminate the vermin. We'll make an example, strike some terror in everyone's hearts. Haul any equipment and supplies to our labs northwest of Brunwich. Destroy everything else. There's a lab. There's some labs. Big old broom. You know what I'm saying? Clean this place up. Probably don't need to investigate the lab, do we? Probably should go kill the froggy. Go kill a big old froggy. Okay, here we are. Bam, bam, blah. Blah. Oh, back up. There's a crossbow man. Always go for the crossbow man. Just doing our sword dance. Gotta hang around, just get our power back up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go.
Not good.
Oh, from nape to neck. From nape to neck. Now, there are sources that say... There are various medieval sources that say that that was possible. That was possible with a person wearing chainmail armor as well. It was possible. In fact, in the Bayeux Tapestry, there is an image of someone being cut from nape to neck. Wearing all that jazz. So it can be done. Can be done if you're so inclined. So, you know, kids, just get out there and start practicing. Just get out there and start practicing. You too can cut a warrior from nape to neck. I keep accidentally doing that. Do we need to... I think we're just going to go back and do the other quest now. Let's go to Oxenfoot. Yeah, let's go to Oxenfoot and then... yeah, pretty hard to confirm legally. I would agree with that, Kip. I would agree with that. And unfortunately, it's actually quite hard to even replicate if we would use, you know, a dummy or whatever it is, because the type of steel that we use to, or like iron or whatever we use to make chainmail, obviously goes through modern practices. And so, funny enough, any attempt to recreate it, even though we kind of do the same stuff with our swords, you know, we use modern techniques to develop our swords and replicate our swords. No one's been able to do it. Chainmail just seems to be impervious to all that kind of jazz. Absolutely impervious. Let's do the Oxenfoot part. So no one's been able to replicate it, but you know. Okay, let's just stick with our main quests. You can get caught up on side quests. Eat some more dumplings.
Watch your step. Stay out of my way.
Hey, beggar.
Why there? What for? Life kick you in the ass?
What if you make it out of meteorite iron? Wow. That'd be pretty dope. What, the sword or the chainmail?
Boot prints. Large. Man's most likely.
But yeah. Why stop at one? Why not go all?
Single set. She came alone.
So there's a bunch of people coming down here to meet this frog prince. What up, Drowner? I did hear about Terry Pratchett making his own meteorite sword after he was
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
After he got knighted, which I think is the most Terry Pratchett thing. Oh God, I love Terry Pratchett so much. Here we go, my favorite female romance.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare.
You thought she was in trouble, but really she was trying to help someone.
What are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
He dead, Shani.
Calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
I need to find a friend who knows blacksmithing.
Thanks, Geralt.
Shani has around her neck the staff of
You too.
oh god, I've forgotten his name. It's basically an ancient Greek symbol, but I know it's not an ancient Greek symbol in this game. It's obviously got their own mythology. But the idea is that a snake bite is both deadly and a cure. Caduceus, that's it. Caduceus, that's right.
Once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared.
Spat venom.
Huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Damn.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
Okay, don't use fire. There you go.
Fire. Good to know.
See how they've just weaved in the game mechanics into their story? It's so goddamn clever. And I just don't understand why more games don't use this kind of information gathering to fight your monster. I mean, Monster Hunter does it. But not in the same way.
He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Now, the other thing The Witcher does is they might have in-character discussions about how a creature might be killed. And then you look at the bestiary and it won't always match up. So it might be like, oh, I've seen the thing walk through fire. And then you look at the bestiary and it doesn't mention anything about like it being immune to flames. But if you listened and you paid attention, then you actually don't use fire because you know it's immune.
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample from the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Now, Shiny, I believe, was seen in the first game.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
So again, great character introduction there, right? We have Shani, who is like telling us exactly what she or how she is or how she lives. You know, she cares about. The first thing we see is her caring for someone else. She's a caregiver. She's someone who like thinks about. She knows the name of this Redanian soldier, Knowles, who was supposed to go on leave next week, and now he can't. She has. It's a great introduction, demonstrating who she is, and how she works. And what her objectives are, essentially. She's down here because she needs to be down here, not because she wants to be, because she has the rest of the city.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster...
Knowing CPR, that's right. That's right. Just grab some. Well, we probably won't be using all these things. Can we use... Can we use... okay. Why is this coming up now? Oh, no. Not Axie. Please. Which is also great for telling the audience how advanced biology and medicine is as well. Absolutely, absolutely. But also it's an indication to the audience about, like, because I guess the audience would struggle. Oh, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they wouldn't. No, that's a really good point. That's actually a really good point. I was just thinking whether it was just to pander to kind of modern senses of understanding of medicine. But I guess if she was just beating on his chest, being like, get up, then that would work just as well. So
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning.
see.
But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian.
She remembers people's names even if they met just in the morning.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
God, I love Shani's doublet as well.
So fast. I didn't get a good look. No. Only saw it
Great
from behind.
character design.
I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Okay. Find the key to the lower entrance.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Don't worry, Geralt, we can literally see the dude.
Got the key.
Good.
Let's have a look at these orders, shall we? Captain Vern Palick and his unit shall enter the Oxenfurt sewers, where they shall escort Field Medic Shani on her mission to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the creature which dwells there and has been poisoning our water supply. If possible, they are ordered to kill said creature. So we know things are down below us. Let's get going. Okay. Heading down. Oof. GWA. Okay. Bit dark, bit dark. Usually we would have a little torch, but that's okay. That's right.
Shani, watch out. Move.
Oh, we're backed in the corner. That's alright. Just do a big sword dance. Oh, oh. It's just a big indication, Kip, of a badly, you know, and badly supplied infrastructure program.
It's Franz.
Must be some corruption to the sewer management.
What kind of beast would do that.
Shani, literally, you just saw some drowners, dude. Like, beasts do that shit.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis.
Let's examine that corpse.
Interesting.
Definitely, Kip. We gotta start.
Leg wound, right?
Gotta start that investigation.
Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes, some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mixed with blood.
That is a
Doubt
big
there wasn't
assumption.
anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
We've got a... Can we meditate for a little bit? Let's heal up. There we go.
What now, you piece of filth?
Okay. Can't go down there, can we? Nope. Let's go this way. Oop. Keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Shani, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lab, that would be best.
Yay! Alright. Let's go through here. I suspect we'll find what we need.
Everywhere.
Strange. Seems the monster tolerates
Here we go. Here we go. Let's fight this big monster, shall we?
Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to...
We gotta talk about Geralt's drinking problem.
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shani, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Alright, let's get on with this. Now, I remember... Now, Angry Spleen, you're saying that this is much easier? Much easier than I thought? Because I fucking struggled in this fight so much when I played it the first time. Green alcohol, maybe absinthe, who knows? Just doing some classic meditation, you know. Whenever you can, have a little meditate. Meditation can be done in, you know, in a wizard's tower or in the bottom of a sewer somewhere. There's no excuse. Okay, so from memory. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay. Maribel Forest, Black Blood, Blizzard, Hans Cat, White Honey. Should have popped that, definitely. We got Golden Oriole. Oh, it doesn't give us Golden Oriole. Okay, okay. This is gonna be a hard fight. And I don't know what kind of like monster it is. Like, so let's have a look at our. Yeah, we don't know what monster it is. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty hard, I suspect. What have we got? We've got Forktail. This is James with 30 Vitality Quench Shield. This is actually pretty good if we drink that. Let's drink Leshen. Okay. So from memory, if we use, we're just gonna like get the bosses. Let's just get the. Oi. Let's just. Oh, I think we want Yerden. I want to get it into the sign. Jesus. And that's doing the jumping. Come on. Jump into the circle. Why is that not triggering? It's alright, we'll get it happening. Oi. Probably don't want to get near the poison. Oh, okay, okay. We've already taken a hell of a lot. Okay. Oh, we're already high toxicity as well. We're gonna have to white gull ourselves. White honey, sorry. Let's drink some of this stuff. Maybe... It's not so much the oh damn, that poison does so much damage. Just gonna have to concentrate for a little while. Slowly getting there, but we can't really take another hit. Probably gonna lose the first round. Wee, okay. Getting there now. Oh, we did it! Whoa! Finest guy. Is Jedi pulling on? Oh no, Geralt, you've been poisoned. You've been poisoned. Drink it up. It's just a human. It's just a human. The whole time. What have we done? What have we done? Again, great character design. Okay, we're gonna pause after we get out of this. We're gonna pause. We're gonna end the stream there. But we'll be playing again tomorrow. I'll play for the rest of the week until we finish.
Started thinking I'm not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with my reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, on the Fakbarth Isle, as the strange tongue has it. En route to Afir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Hey George, how's it going?
Oh,
Welcome.
They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess.
I'm going okay. I'm going okay. You've come at the end of the stream though. You come at the end of the stream. But I will be streaming again tomorrow and later in the week because we've got nothing else to do, I guess.
Lift his curse. Wagered their honour, that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can.
Ah, just lurking and cleaning. Nice, nice, George.
To face the king's justice.
That's all right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming by.
Might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service.
So, it's interesting. Now we're coming in here as honor amongst family is quite a strong theme.
Why are you here?
It's going to come up later on in the expansion pack.
By the hand of this man's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwen. Didn't have to brag about knowing.
Oh, that's right, Peppery. Don't stress. How's League going? Are you winning?
We've been at sea long.
Dunno, Riley. Not that long. Though, on the other hand. But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Hey, I'm glad to be sailing to a fair. I hear they got wild horses there. White with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
I don't know. Much like any MOBA.
Hey, black horses with white stripes they got in Zangwadar. That I'm sure of.
Listen.
Hey, Maze. That's alright. Oh, you're sick? You hopefully not with anything too untoward. Hopefully you're okay.
She managed to flee. Hopefully made it home.
So yeah, we're talking about the history of family. I mean, this kind of idea of family honor. It's going to come up later in the expansion that we're going to talk about again. But it is a theme that is dealt with, the idea of honor, family honor, and whether there's suitable marriages to be made, and what marriage and honor means to a family.
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial. What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk
Lurkers, you nut. COVID never did. Nice Maze. Well, welcome and relax. No need to chat if you just want to lurk. It's all good.
You'd be dead already. Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna. We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Falth alakhe ul igulath.
What? Vioth.
Vioth. Alakhe. Il. Khali.
Elkal. Inkal avr ikel ugehereven ulvitar. Insha'afar kolai.
I wonder whether we said it right. I wonder whether it really matters. Yeah. What has
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet. And that you'll hang in 2 weeks.
I reckon we would have got that no matter what we had said.
We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then.
Why? What did I say?
Oh, okay, no, maybe we would have had a little.
Auntie's hat. That was the gist of me road.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
Pufferfish.
Who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary. Looks Adernian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. I doubt either will talk to you. How was you? Catch some shut-eye. Not go on flapping me tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's
There he is. We saw him at the very start of the game. And he's come back.
Remember me?
I do remember you.
I remember. We met in White Orchard. You're
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again.
Now we have
It
his
seems
theme.
You need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slog doesn't kill you first.
How'd you get in here?
That's a great shot.
Long story, but it bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure.
He just asked, do you wish?
Oh, more than you'd ever
A very important thing. He said, do you wish?
But before I do,
The contract is being made.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
indeed, when all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yatra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Now the spoon's not the last time we see Gauntro Dim use the spoon to enact a magical thing.
They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn.
They heave like devils, because that's exactly what Gauntro Dim is.
The whole thing.
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safe. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I usually see.
What kind of hell?
Charring, flaying, water.
Great Welsh accent from that dude.
Regicide and
And his sword just happened to be lying there. I'm not having difficulty with this fight as well. Whoa. The mage we need to worry about. Let's do this again. He's killing his own dudes. Okay. How do we stop it? Oh man, we're gonna. Oh, let's slowly get our health back. Let's. There we go. We're getting there. There we are. There we are. We didn't have to fight each other, but you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, eh? Whoa! A new follower! Thank you so much. Kindly. That old man, that was a perfect timing as well. Oh, my little feed doesn't come up, so I didn't see that person's name, our new follower's name. Kindly something. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, let's put on an Alfieri, like... There we go. Now we look very handsome. Now we look very handsome. Look at us. We could be on a runway somewhere. We're just rocking a beautiful number presented by the old land. Kindly Assassin, thank you so much. How far into the DLC am I? I'm kind of about a quarter of the way through, maybe a bit less. But we're gonna have to wrap up pretty soon. I'm getting a bit of a brain fog at the moment. Oh, that's my favorite sword, actually. Actually, that's my favorite sword. Getting a bit of a brain fog, and I don't like streaming when I have a bit of brain fog. Just means I'm not quite on point. You know, my witty banter certainly gets less. You know that. You know what I'm saying. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. But yeah, I think we're gonna save there. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. We're going to be playing again tomorrow. We're going to get through maybe 2 or 3 quests tomorrow. The first hour of this session was spent doing something. I was playing through the tutorial because I'd totally forgotten how to play the game. Let's do a little look. Look how handsome Geralt is. God, he's a handsome boy. Gosh, he's a handsome boy. All right, thank you all so much. We're going to head on out. We're going to head on to a. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Ooh, fantastic. We're going to head to a different stream now. No, my pleasure, Angry Spleen. We're going to head to a night. What we like to do after every viewing, after every stream, we like to hit up someone who is a little bit small, someone who doesn't, you know, maybe once the extra follow people watching this stuff. So let's head to Tank Girl, Galena. Oh, we've got one. Maze has got one. Matt Galaxy. No, we're going with you, Maze. Your one. Your one is the first one. Matt Galaxy. Hopefully you've got that right. Let's head on out. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful and safe rest of your day. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. If not later on down the track. Later on in the week. Because I'll be streaming this week. Yes, that's it. All right. See you later, everyone.